pit of spikes, death to these certain people that the thoughts that go through the head.
This is the most mature audiences only shit you've ever heard. Period.
I hate your fucking guts.
From Boston. Broadcasting all over the world. Send the soy boys home. 'Cause we ain't gonna sugarcoat shit.
Drop down, let me give it to you.
This is the Joe Cronin Show. Now, here's Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin.
WrestleMania 40! Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin. My name is Joe Cronin. I might just kill you because I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. My name is Joe Cronin, and you know I'll kill you with my dick. My name is Joe Cronin. I might just kill you because I'm an asshole. 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 Yes, I'm an asshole. I'm an
I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. The last hour of Raw kind of made me crazy. I don't know. What's up, wrestling fans? It's the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. Look, there's my buddy Scotty P. My buddy that I once wrestled in the backyard back in the day, man. And we went and saw AEW Dynamite together, the second one ever. Scotty P and Gooey B. I don't know what's with the first letter last names with those two, but they were at Raw tonight, and I saw them on the broadcast, and I had to take a photo of it. Oh, I thought it was crazy. Shout out to Scotty P and Gooey B if they're driving home right now. Listen to this. I'll never forget when they used to call my show back when I had 7 listeners in 2005, when I used to broadcast from a Mac computer in my bedroom on a website, and then we broadcasted on Stickam in front of about 30 people at times, sometimes a couple hundred actually, eventually. Me and Troy. Scotty P would be a regular caller, and he'd call and say the earth is flat and he's going to kill himself and stuff like that. And people got a kick out of it. It was great times back in 2005, 6, and even 7. Actually, up to, really, he kind of did that up until 2010, to be honest. But anyway, we're live. It's the Joe Cronin Show. We're just getting ready for everybody to get in here. It's the Raw After Mania, so the best thing you can do right now, besides donating to the show, which that would be cool if you did that, but Super Chats are available, and here's a link to Streamlabs if you want to use that. The best thing you can do besides anything else is clicking that like button. What an opening to Raw tonight. That's one of the biggest takeaways, that I got tonight. Like, just what an opening to Raw. That Cody Rhodes and Rock stuff was, like, I mean, I thought something crazy was going to happen just because of how, man, the tension was crazy. The tension there was nuts. Great job, man. The Rock and Cody kind of let the audience, really become a part of that. And so I thought that was the best thing. So good job. Normally, I'm joined on Monday nights by Mr. Luke Rojas. But I think he's going to be taking a break for a little bit after losing the Monetize This championship. You guys all know what losing the Monetize This belt sometimes does to people. It puts people in a downward spiral. We've seen it happen to many people on this show before. Even just being the champion sometimes puts people on a downward spiral. He could be on one of those. We don't know. But I'm sure somewhere out there, Luke is thinking about us. The Rock wasn't ready for the Undertaker chance. Bro, I don't know what The Rock said, but I have been scavenging and dying to find whatever it was The Rock said to Philly when they were chanting like "fuck you, Rock" or something like that, and The Rock was like something, and he called them all trailer park trash, and then he said something. It was like multiple swears, like he called them like filthy slut whores or something. It was, I don't even know what he said, but like this is the swearing era. We are in the swearing era. Even the commentary team swears now. But I was told that I could never be hired because I swear too much. Isn't that funny? Remember when Road Dogg said that? Road Dogg literally said I couldn't be hired because I swore on my regular show, and as a character. But now they're swearing everywhere. I was trying to get into the business when I was Road Dogg. Why is that? What's going on? I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Okay. The Northeast. I guess I don't know as much about Joe as I thought I did. For sure.
Best friends, right?
Or either I know more than I need to. But he does a lot of it, and he's really good. But he cusses a ton, and so it's like I actually sent one of his to Michael Cole, and Michael Cole's like, God darn, you can't. Half of his stuff is effing this and son of that, and so anyway,
double-edged sword. I like what I'm hearing. Also, I understand.
Yeah, I like what I'm hearing. No way in hell we can hire him.
So no way in hell we could hire him. So there you go. So there you go. I can't be hired, but son of a this and F that. It's going on all over the WWE right now. But good old Joe Cronin on commentary couldn't happen because of that. Let's not forget that Michael Cole also didn't hire me over Vic Joseph years ago. Mostly because Vic Joseph looked like somebody Vince would like over me. I thought I was pretty, but now I don't think I'm pretty anymore. But yeah, I just think that's why it's funny that we're in the swearing era right now. Like, this is the swearing era. I mean, everyone is F this, F that, suck this, shit, fuck that, and balls this. Like, I don't swear on commentary. That's the funniest part. I don't swear on commentary. Go look at all my commentaries from real wrestling companies. I never swear. I think the worst I ever said was, "Oh my Christ," or something. And by the way, Michael Cole the other night said, "Holy Christ," or something. He said that. Michael Cole. What are they watching me? But so anyway, it's just kind of funny that now we're in the swearing era. I mean, what the hell? I mean, Stone Cold Steve Austin always comes back, and he beat a woman and said the N-word in the movie, so we're going to be okay. Anyway, Monday Night Raw opened up really awesomely with Cody Rhodes and The Rock. They were crushing it early on, I thought. Really liked it. Just amazing opening to Raw. It was fire. The crowd made it. It dwindled down after a little bit, and not a whole lot to me was really learned and whatever on Raw tonight after that. We had some good moments, but, you guys can tell me what your favorite moments are in the chat. I'll tell you what mine were. But really, it was just Cody and Rock. And again, Cody was hard to compete with The Rock. He just kind of let it go, and The Rock delivers what he's going to say. And we find out that The Rock is going to come back for Cody eventually. So there you go. And Rock said, whether you're champion, whether you're not champion, whatever it is, that doesn't matter. I'm coming for you regardless. I thought he was going to rock bottom Cody. I think they were didn't want to make Cody look weak, and they didn't want to have something, a cliffhanger on something, like so soon. So they didn't have any physicality. So I understand that. I wish maybe there was more to everything. And, with the way Triple H was speaking about everything, this new era and stuff like that, it's like you got a lot to live up to and do. But what I got out of the new era so far is, and I'm not trying to be negative, right, because I love what they've been doing. And last night was really a fun WrestleMania night. Night 2 was a fun night. But what I am a little concerned about is, so far the best stuff about the new era has been the old era. Some of the best stuff that's happened in the new era has been because of, The Rock, and because Cena came out as a surprise and The Undertaker showed up, and some of that stuff's been going on. Some of the new era is that. Now Cody is on fire, and man, what a story, and I'm cried the other night. So, and it's the crying era too, man. We're crying and swearing. I don't know what's up with that, but it seems to be a correlation that this new era is just crying and swearing. I don't know what's up with that, but that's what we're all doing. And we're glorifying it when people cry. We're like, yeah, that they cried. Samantha Irving, like how many times they pay attention to that? I'm crying on this show, watching this. I mean, we're all crybabies. Like, what's going on? Crybabies and swearing. That's what everybody's doing. So I'm a little concerned in some ways about some of that. By the way, Jade Cargill almost killed me tonight. Anybody who's been watching me for the last 3 years, especially when she comes out in AEW every week, I mean, I'm ready to cream myself. So there's the goddess right there, Jade Cargill. And I've always said that Jade Cargill needs to be booked like Hulk Hogan, because that should be her moveset is boot, kick, punch, slam, clothesline, leg drop, whatever. In fact, I'd give Jade Cargill the leg drop. Why not? She just reminds me so much of Hogan. That's who I think of when I see Jade, is Hogan. And I think Hogan was better, obviously, and he had a little more charisma and way in when he was selling in the ring sometimes. And certainly Hogan was capable of going like a lot more than we really understood, to be honest, to be all fair to him. He didn't not wrestle as well as other people because he couldn't. You've seen those matches in Japan with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan had another level to his game that he just put in a closet and never used. So amazing. And so I don't think Jade could do that at this point. So I'm not ready to say that. But I mean, she just reminds me of Hogan. I wanted Chad Gable to wrestle Sami Zayn. And so tonight, Chad Gable, basically, we are going to get Chad Gable versus Sami Zayn, which is what I said was going to happen, what I thought was going to happen, what I wanted to happen, and probably Chad will go heel, I don't know. But I want Chad Gable and Sami Zayn in a ladder match. I want a ladder match with that belt hung up there, and these two guys go out there and just beat the piss out of each other, bro. or not, I don't want them to beat the piss out of each other, but I want them to have a match that's memorable. And I think they can do it. I really do. Is this the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania? Is this the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania? 118 likes, 480 people watching. Is this really the Raw after Mania? 1 donation. Is this really the Raw after Mania? Where is the hype? Maybe this is not the new era. 100 likes? Where's the 300 likes? Where's the 1,000 people? Where's the hype for the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania? Where is it? Maybe it's on the Amtrak with Mustafa.
Super chat party.
Jay and Joe's World.
The only thing I liked about the show was The Rock and CM Punk at the end. I'll give it a 4/10.
Oh, man, a low score. Jay and Joe's World with a low score. Yikes. 4 out of 10. Tonight for Raw. Jesus. I thought the opening of Raw was wonderful. Loved it. I would probably say that after that, it was pretty mid after that. I mean, CM Punk, though, showing up was great. Him and Drew are just on fire, dude. I would pay to watch them gargle each other's bodily fluids at this point. Like, they have got me going, bro. They've got me. They really have. They really got me, bro. You really got me now. Absolutely. I mean, but after, like I said, after that, Raw's hype went down, down. And then at the end, CM Punk showed up and it was awesome again. And also Drew's promo was great. Everybody's been calling Damian Priest the bisexual Undertaker and the bondage sexual Undertaker and stuff like that. And then literally Drew McIntyre brought that up and called him, I don't know what did he call him? He called him something like bondage something. So he was aware of all the stuff the internet people have been calling Damian Priest, and he used it. And honestly, dude, that was fucking hilarious. So great job, Drew, on that promo. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, the show went started up here, went up here, and then it started going and then at the very end it was like yoop, nice, and it finished nice. It was like, man, Raw is killing it to start, and then and then at the very end it went, woo, look at that. And that's how I see it happening. That's how I see Monday Night Raw tonight, in my opinion. Cena showed up with The Miz and R-Truth, which people thought that might happen. That was funny. It was kind of fun. And we still are waiting to try to figure out the answers as to why, people are really surprised Stone Cold wasn't here. I was blown away that it wasn't Stone Cold, that it was The Undertaker the other night. And there is a little bit of a rumor that Austin was sick maybe, or got sick a few days ago, and him and somebody got sick. And that plans went out the window there. Or last minute he even got sick. I don't know what the truth is or what's really going on. But if he was like sick, he couldn't make it out there. I mean, Becky Lynch had that fever a few days ago. So maybe Austin had that too. I don't know. That's just a rumor I'm hearing. And that's why the Undertaker was kind of like, oh, throw my sweatshirt on, throw a hat, I'll go do it. We'll find out if that's the case. But we'll see. Kevin Nash recently opened up about the history of panic attacks, I guess, that he's had. I didn't know Kevin Nash had those. But Rhea Ripley, I guess, the other night had that happen. I heard that today from multiple people. So Becky had the fever and Rhea Ripley had the panic attacks, I guess. I don't know. That's crazy, man. I can't imagine that. I mean, I have panic attacks, but I have them over, I think about my dog after she died, and I would have, a panic attack. I would think about like someone getting sick or something like that, but I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't think I don't have panic attacks when it comes to entertaining and entertainment and stuff like that. So I don't know how to relate to that exactly, but I can imagine having one during that it's got to be really hard, bro. That's got to be crazy. I have them all the time, but it's not over entertaining people. Like, in fact, the opposite happens. If you tell me there's a million people outside of that curtain and they're waiting for you to entertain them, I'm the other way. I'm like, let's go, bro. This is gonna be great. Like, let's go. Like, I'm gonna do anything I can to make people whatever. Same thing when I'm on these shows. I mean, there's like 500 people watching. That's like a huge auditorium of people watching me right now. But then if like I thought about my dog dying or something, or thought about someone sick or whatever, or I thought about my finances maybe out of nowhere, I started thinking about how much I owe the IRS, and I started getting scared and stuff like that. I have panic. I do have panic attacks now. Hate to say it, sorry to be a pussy, but like sometimes I have panic attacks. But like I can't imagine having them when you're in WWE or when you're about to entertain people or you're about to have a match. That's crazy, bro. Like Mauro Ranallo, like I couldn't understand that. Like I feel terrible for Mauro. You know, he's always upset, always having these attacks, always the depression stuff, all these things that Mauro Ranallo had, and it's like, damn, man, that's my dream job. I'm never gonna get to do it. I'm never gonna get to call wrestling other than local indie places and stuff like that. I'm never gonna get to call wrestling in WWE and in front of, you know, and just like do that, the thing that I want to do the most and I love doing the most. I'm not going to get to do it. So that drives me crazy inside, but I'm never going to do it. I'm just going to sit here in a basement. But like Mauro Ranallo got to do it and he loved it, and he couldn't do it because his mental craziness and his panic attacks and his anxiety got the better of him. And it prevented him from being the voice of WWE, because I believe he would have became the voice of WWE if he had been able to deal with, you know, social aspects of the business, you know, and he couldn't even do it under Triple H. It wasn't even just Vince McMahon. He couldn't do it under Triple H. Triple H said, all right, fuck it. Come down here to NXT. You're with me. Forget Vince and all the bullying and stuff up there and the weird stuff up there. Just come to NXT. We'll have you here. Even though Vince wanted to get rid of him and didn't like Mauro. I don't know why. But then Mauro skipped out on NXT. And then they fired him. And I know Triple H liked him. It is what it is. Chad Gable went for a crossbody tonight, too. I was just thinking about this. And he dives for the crossbody to send them out of the ring, him and whatever that other bald guy on the other team is that I don't remember his name. And he just, like, whiffed. He, like, went over the guy and, like, just landed on the outside. It was awesome. But Chad Gable was on fire. He was a ring of fire tonight in that ring. Said ring too many times, but you know what I mean. He was a house of fire, man. He was all over the place, doing all the right things, looking beautiful. What a god Chad Gable is in the ring.
Super Chat Party.
Jay and Joe's World.
I know CM Punk is still injured, but I am wondering if WWE is going to have him on TV for the feud with McIntyre.
Yeah, they're doing this sort of Stone Cold Steve Austin thing with CM Punk. He's injured. He can't really lift and pick up and do crazy things. But I love that they're keeping him involved. They're keeping him on the mind of Drew. Because, dude, all this stuff with CM Punk is still some of the most entertaining stuff. Oh, my God, it's good. These two guys, man, this has got to be WrestleMania next year. Like, this has to be WrestleMania next year. This has to be a feud that goes on. Like, I would be booking CM Punk and Drew McIntyre in the Royal Rumble for a Royal Rumble moment. Like, legit. Like, remember when Bret Hart came out and Stone Cold was waiting? And Stone Cold put his hands on his head, and it was like, oh, shit, here we go. Bret Hart, Stone Cold. It was just awesome. It's one of the best Royal Rumble moments ever. That type of moment could happen with Drew and Punk. And honestly, dude, they should be at WrestleMania, whether it's a belt, the main event, or something. These guys have the type of stuff going on right now that could be a year of this. It's fucking great, bro. It's fucking great. You know? I would have punched JBL. Jesus. My God. Hope you guys having a good night, man. Gerald Armstrong.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Oh my God, Gerald Armstrong.
That chair shot Rhea took was great, and that transition back to the ring was outstanding.
Yeah, that was great. That was good, Gerald Armstrong. That was great. What do you think the crowd tonight? I thought the crowd was fire tonight, dude. The crowd was nuts. It was a classic Raw After Mania. They were on fire, dude. Oh my God, the crowd was great tonight. The crowd made the show so much better, to be honest. It was all right. Scissor me, baby. What's up? You want to scissor me? Let's do this.
Going to elevate a chat in here. Alex Slavinsky commented The Rock gave him MJF's ring.
Haystacks Monet just donated 99. He gave him MJF's ring. Oh my God. Can you imagine if that was true? That's crazy if that would be true. That would be nuts. It would, but the only thing is, it would only be cool if we had seen it. We never saw what he handed him. I didn't think he handed him anything. And they never talked about it or anything. So that's the other thing I don't understand is why, well, if that's the case, why wouldn't they show that? You know? So I don't understand what, you know what I mean? Why are they prolonging the reveal of that? Or, you know, like, I don't know. You know, it was very nice though. We needed more Mountain Dew Baja Blast commercials. Yeah, there was. I mean, I was really hungry for Mountain Dew, thirsty for Mountain Dew. Like I was like, bro, I want some Mountain Dew. This is great. Aubrey Plaza too. I love. Who doesn't love Aubrey Plaza? Oh my God, bro. It's kind of hard to believe that she's still out there, like with her same persona. You know, I first noticed her in Funny People, the movie Funny People. I really liked her in that. Thought she was great. And just she's got this deadpan, you know, don't give a shit weird style. I don't know. The Rock gave Cody Rhodes a key to his hotel room later. Cody's cringe. I don't watch baseball, but what? What are we talking about in the chat? Brandy Rhodes should have stayed in the back and let Cody enjoy his moment. Oh, what? Everyone was coming out to see Cody though. So what? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. I think it will happen at Clash of the Castle, CM Punk versus Drew. Yeah, no, I think that they might wrestle at Clash of the Castle, no doubt. But I think it will continue. You know, I think that they should, you know, have a long-term feud And then eventually it comes back again to WrestleMania at this point because these two guys are just too good. Like, this shit has been too good. The back and forth with these two guys, it's just never ending. Oh, my God, it's hilarious. Like, what Punk trolling Drew and what he's been doing. Like, this has been hilarious. I have utterly enjoyed the shit out of this. But that opening to Raw was great with Cody. I mean, just the crowd was fire. If anybody can find me a clip of what The Rock really said, like, someone in the crowd must have had a camera. I mean, videoing this so we can hear the audio. Because what the hell did he say, bro? He said, like, something crazy.
Chant it now! You piece of the trash! Chant it now!
He said, you bunch of fucking douchebags or something like that, it sounds like.
Chant it now! You piece of the trash! Well, it's the Raw After Mania, all right? Yeah.
What did The Rock just say?
I didn't know that record could be broken, but leave it to Philly!
Oh, some kind of record. Okay. You broke the record for biggest piece of shit hose. Like, I don't know.
Chant it now! You piece of the trash! Well, it's the Raw After Mania, all right? Yep! I didn't know that record could be broken, but leave it to Philly!
Rock's going to be on the FCC's most wanted list by the end of the year. Pretty good. Like, I got to hear somebody please search Twitter. It's got to be somewhere. Someone's got to have a cam of that. I don't know why he said the Cody broke his heart, though. Yeah, I didn't understand. I was like, what is he talking about? And then I was like, maybe he really did give him his hotel key to the hotel afterwards. Don't ever break my heart again. What did that mean? Like, I was like, what is going on? And I mean, he was dressed like Elvis the other night, so I was thinking, don't break my heart. You know, make you break your heart. I'm trying to find now if anybody has. I'm searching now to see if anybody has, like, the audio of tonight's Raw. Oh, maybe this is it. Oh, full segment. Here we go. Here we go. We got it.
The Rock came out here.
Here we go. We're going to get it. Oh, my God. We actually got it. Thank God to whoever recorded this.
You know who else had a big smile on their face?
Oh, no, don't. Don't go there.
Your daddy in heaven.
All right, let's see. Guys, we got house show footage of this. Oh my God, we got to get it.
The largest gathering of trailer park trash. Chant the shut the fuck up now.
Oh man, the guy actually stopped recording and it started right as he was saying it. So the guy actually kind of missed it. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I can't believe he stopped recording right as The Rock swore.
Chant the shut the fuck up now.
Okay, so they were chanting earlier. They were chanting shut the fuck up. And so now he said, why don't you chant shut the fuck up now, you trailer park pieces of trash? Okay, so that's all he said. I thought he said something even wilder than that, but hey, that was funny. It's because they blank so much out. You know, it's like, oh my God, like everything is. Thankfully that guy had it because that would have bothered me. You know, it would have fucking bothered me for a while. Like, what did The Rock say, dude? Like, thank God to Matt Kempke or whatever on fucking YouTube who went there and recorded that because, yeah, otherwise we wouldn't have had what The Rock really said. So, nice. Nice. Haystacks Monet, thank you for the $9.99. Gerald Armstrong, thank you for the $9. Jay and Joe's World, thank you for the $4.99. And good shit. Raw needs to be on Netflix right now so they can be Raw TVMA. When Raw is on Netflix, it's going to be crazy because right now, when Raw is on the USA Network, there's a chance that about 5 million people could watch the show, but only about 1.8 million people ever usually watch or less. So can you imagine when they're on Netflix and there's a possibility for 120-something million people to maybe watch? So if there's a possibility for 120 million people to watch and their normal audience is 1.8 million, you would think that number will go up. So we're not going to know what the numbers are for a while until the new rating system comes out in which they have to report certain numbers and stuff like that. And we're going to, trying to figure that out is going to be a different landscape, a different story. But I would think it would go up because if you have the 5 million potential viewers, maybe, on USA Network, and everybody, and you really don't get many drive-bys, everyone's used to watching or not watching, pretty much habitual. But Netflix has a population that's much higher now in this era, this time period. So, yeah, that could be huge for WWE, seriously. There could be millions of people who are like, oh my God, wrestling, I never watch that anymore. What the hell has been going on? Let me click on that. That's going to be potentially big and could grow the company even more. It really could. Even if it only grows, even if only 300,000 to 500,000 new viewers start watching, even if that happens, that's still, you just grew that much in audience. Like, that's so valuable to get that many, extra viewers. And then those people might bleed over into the Peacock and bleed over into SmackDown, wherever SmackDown is, whether that's on USA Network or whatever. I don't know. It's crazy. We'll go to Discord now. I'm on Discord. People are on Discord. You guys are here. And it's the Raw After Mania, I guess. Hit that like button. We got 189. That's nice. What up, Jesse? You want some this pee-pee?
Is it working?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh, yeah. It's like, dude, that fucking opening, I thought it was fucking hilarious.
It really was. Like, the crowd.
Rock's belt. Can the Rock hold your belt?
It was weird. It was it was homoerotic.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
it was so like,
you hold my belt, I'll hold your belt. And, oh, by the way, don't ever break my heart again. And I'm going to give you something and you'll know what it is. It was just like, are we going to fuck? What's going on?
That was like, what the fuck? Yeah, the ending was like the part that really made it weird, but also was the one thing I was interested in. Was like, okay, what the fuck's that going to lead to?
He handed him a condom.
I don't get why he said, I'm going to hand you this and you'll know what it is without me even, without even looking. But then we never saw what it was. So it just was weird. Like, what does that mean? And Cody didn't, like, look surprised or anything or act weird. He just, I don't know. Like, maybe I can see why that acting school thing didn't work out. But anyway, I was, I don't know, man. It's been a long day today, man. It's been a long day. Did you like Raw, though, after that? What about after that?
I don't know. I don't even remember, dude. I think it was all right. I thought it was better than last year's, but it was like, I don't know. I didn't expect much either. So.
Yeah, we didn't get much. There was "This is awkward" chants when they were gonna switch belts with each other.
Like, that was funny. I love that shit.
I feel like the crowd. It took the crowd, Cody and Rock, to make a just wild opening.
Did they chant at one point? Didn't they? Or
a what?
Or something? Didn't they do a "you fucked up" chant for something that was said?
They yelled "shut the fuck up."
No, maybe it was a "shut the fuck up." Yeah. That's it.
And then the Rock said, "We're chant shut the fuck up now, motherfuckers," or something like that.
Yeah.
We just played that audio. We got Rastaffa in the house tonight too. What's up, Rastaffa?
Oh shit.
Surprise.
Yo, what's up, Mustafa?
What's up, Ramon? How you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm gonna surprise Matt Cologne and put Rastaffa on. He's like furious.
He never got to say how his how Mania was. So yeah, I don't know if he's actually here though, or what the fuck.
Well, he was probably sucking someone's cock.
Hey, whatever you can get for money.
Raw After Mania is dead. Hunter Dvorak. Joe, did you see the 10 years since Warrior died? Yeah, it's crazy. Did you see the crazy behind the scenes, behind the curtain on YouTube on Wednesday night? So the WWE on Wednesday night, when Dynamite is going on, is airing behind the curtain the whole build to WrestleMania and how it changed and what they did. And it's called Behind the Curtain. It should just be called fucking Kayfabe's Dead. But like, that is going to be super interesting. I saw that commercial. I don't know if you saw it, but it's really interesting. So that is something to watch Wednesday night on YouTube for sure.
Okay, yeah, yeah, they were showing commercials for that during Mania. I didn't know it was on the YouTube thing.
Oh, did they?
I thought it was on Peacock.
I thought so too, but no, it's going to be going on YouTube. Apparently.
Shit bum.
Surprised.
Yo man, great show tonight. I see some saying this feels like a quote, normal Raw. What or how do they want or expect for Raw to be different?
You know, Haskell, thank you for the $5. I do feel like I do wish there was a little bit more. You know, I always want more. That's how I am, but yeah, ask Leah. But no, the opening was great. The ending was really great. There was some nice. I thought Sami Zayn stuff was pretty good with Chad Gable, and almost everything else to me was fairly forgettable. I liked that Jade came out. You know, I think Raw was a 5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 tonight. I do. There should have been more. There should have been something more, but it was pretty good.
Shit bum.
But
I know people that only look at clips on YouTube now. That will increase once Netflix is Raw home. Secondary revenue stream will go up.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing that, you know, the last 10, 15 weeks, you know, I've been sometimes doing a Raw review, sometimes not, because I just can't sit through crap, you know, anymore. And sometimes it's easier to just watch the highlights and don't review it, or review it if I think I want to. You know, it's just there's not a lot to do with a lot of this stuff, you know? But that being said, you know, I appreciate that, Haystacks Monet. I'm fucking burned out from WrestleMania week. I spent all day cleaning my lawn today.
Shit bum.
It was a solar eclipse.
Back from Raw After Mania. When Rock Cody exchanged belts, guy next to me tried to start Who's His Longer chant. Crowd was fire for Cody 7/10 Raw.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, if I was there, I would definitely give this a 7 out of 10. Alex Oli, I can see for sure, you know, that you love that. WWE moving away from sports entertainment, disassociating from Vince McMahon. That's the rumor. So they're not going to say sports entertainment anymore?
Well, I mean, they've been making the whole fucking weekend. You heard pro wrestling more times than you've heard in 4 decades almost. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I feel like they're burying McMahon. It's not just they're deleting him from everything. They're burying Vince. Like, it's weird.
Well, I mean, it's funny. It's like, this is all the shit that I think I feel like this is what everyone wanted years ago, but it was like, okay, we'll have to wait till Vince is dead because he's never going to fucking give up control, right?
I think they all planned. I think they planned this whole thing.
Made it happen really fast.
I think Vince.
That's why it's weird. Right?
I think Vince made a power move that last year after he realized they were trying to take it from him. I think Stephanie and Triple H and everybody said, like, what the fuck? I think they I think they all got together and they were like, dude, he's never going to give this up until he's dead. He will run this even if he's senile and nuts. We have to take it from Vince, and they all said that. He took it from his father, essentially, like bought it from him and had to take everything. Like, we're going to have to take it from him. Vince isn't going to give it to Shane, Steph, Triple H, nobody. Vince ain't going to give it to anybody. He's not going to do it. I swear to God, they all like. I can't believe they would orchestrate, this thing with a girl and shitting and to expose him. I can't.
No, I don't think it was like that. I think it forced their hand, which is why it's.
That's the
it feels
no,
weird
but
'cause no one ever
that's
expected it to-
yeah, that's what that's what we all that's what the story is or that's what the reality seems to be. But dude, you really think like I almost wonder if it's more devious than that. You know,
I don't know. Fuck.
They
it's
want
already
us.
pretty fucked up as it is.
I don't know, bro. It's almost like they had to get him out of there, and they knew about this and they exposed it.
Oh, I'm
weird.
sure. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, "Shit, man, first chance we get." Like who? I mean, isn't that kind of what everybody wanted? Like, just like for him to just walk away from it.
No, I mean I don't want.
let it
Yeah,
change?
I don't understand that. I'm not one of those people. I loved Vince and what he did. I'm just not one of those people.
Or like he wouldn't let shit happen that like needed to happen if he didn't want it to happen. That's like when he would get in the way of shit. I think that's what like it was almost like let other people fucking let Triple H run some shit. Like he didn't have to be all over everything. And now he's not a part of it at all. It's just happened, fellas.
It's just funny. Like I just feel like they had to pry it from him or something. Like it was weird.
Can you imagine if fucking I don't know, that would be funny.
Like nobody could ever bring Vince down, and then suddenly this did. It's I don't know, bro.
Yeah, watching an angle in like a year. Him and Stephanie are in the ring just fucking doing promos on fucking we did all this, whatever. But they never incriminate themselves.
Is Mustafa cutting his nails?
What?
Is Mustafa cutting his nails?
I have no idea, but I was looking forward to hearing about the Mania shit.
Well, he got killed at Mania, let's be honest. Nail clipping ASMR.
Like,
I'll mute him.
He sounded like he's done an Al Snow impression almost, like how he talks, the way his voice was sounding.
Imagine that. I wish I had a nail clipper right now. If I had a nail clipper right now, I would turn my microphone way up and I'd clip my nails like on the microphone and be like, every time I clipped, I'd be like,
It'd be a good fetish video.
Oh yeah, it'd be really good.
You'd be surprised how much money you make off those.
Yeah, I bet. John Cena needs to play Ernest in the new movie. He really should, dude, at this point.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean,
that would be funny as fuck.
I don't
Still
think
like a dumbass, but fucking muscled it up and shit.
Can you imagine if Vince McMahon went to AEW?
What? Ooh.
That'd make my day. I'd be getting fucking stoned like a motherfucker if he went to AEW.
That'd be funny as fuck to see, though.
Imagine that Tony Khan hired a new general manager with all that's been going on. He needed somebody with some pull, and then like the No Chance music hits.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
Because for some reason Vince owns it somehow. He probably doesn't.
Dude, that would fit right into your other two you were saying though. Like Triple H and Stephanie fucked him over, and he goes up to Tony and he's like, "We're gonna fucking crush them." Like,
oh my god,
they're
bro.
both. That'd be funny as fuck.
Yeah, why doesn't Cena?
He look at the roster, he'd look at everything, and what the fuck is all this? Like, oh my god, dude.
They're gonna take the water coolers again, Vince. Imagine. I don't know why. Yeah, why doesn't Cena just go ahead and just get like Elon Musk had that hair surgery? Why can't Cena get that? Isn't it like $30,000 or something? Like I don't know.
Yeah. See, maybe he's fucking good Raw was talking about all this shit. I love it. Okay, man. I thought like whatever. It was better than last year. I'm cool with it.
Like, it was an all right Raw.
How good the weekend turned out, man. I'm not even tripping. Fuck it.
Yeah, it was nice. It could have been. They could have done more.
I mean, how can we expect the Raw to be all that great? When's the last time it actually was all that great? Like, that makes us think that way anyway. I don't remember which year that was.
Was it last week or what? There was a couple weeks ago where I gave Raw the highest rating I've given Raw in a long, long, long time.
Well, no, I mean the Mania. Sorry, the Raw.
Oh,
After
the Mania, the Raw After Mania, yeah.
Because we always judge it, right? But it's like when was the last time it really was?
Yeah, it
so
always
goddamn
happens,
good
and then we're like,
held the standard?
it's kind of dead now. The Raw After Mania. We said this a while ago, yeah, that it's kind of like gone now. It's like, okay, just another Raw.
Yeah, I mean,
but not tonight.
So I just kind of enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, I thought the first 45 minutes was so like, what the fuck is going on? To where I was like, all right, this is, I gave it a thumbs up for the first hour. I was like, that's fine. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, you didn't know what the crowd was gonna do. You didn't know who was gonna be coming out. Maybe, I mean, there was some NXT stuff I didn't care about. But yeah, Drew and Punk again stole it in the end. Great stuff. Drew with a great promo.
Drew was great. Fucking.
Oh, Cena surprise and that fun, and Jade, seeing Jade. That stuff.
Yeah,
made
I didn't
it,
know he was allowed to get physical. Not because of the movie shit he's doing. But that was cool.
Right. Last year was Vince. Oh yeah, Vince. That was cool. That was when he like did the jump off the stairs or whatever. That was cool. Yeah. Vince came out to gloat basically to be like, "See, can't take me down. Fuck you."
Wait, was that on SmackDown or something?
No, I think it was on Raw last year, right? I'm not
all right.
100%.
I feel like I missed that one, or forgot about it. I don't know.
I loved that year with Stone Cold and Vince, though. That was I feel like.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that was like this year, like where those moments were really good, but the whole Mania, like the Mania as a whole last year was pretty good, but it didn't have those moments. But the Mania 38 had Austin and Owens and Austin and McMahon. And I really don't remember much else about WrestleMania 38 other than Vince and Stone Cold. And I don't think I will remember too much about this WrestleMania besides the Cody Rock stuff and maybe Drew and Seth.
And then the Usos hurting each other.
And the Usos dying. And I'll never remember that match. I'll remember that match sucked.
I might remember the Gunther thing. Just it depends how big he gets. Because that'll be tied in. But even that's forgettable at some point if he doesn't. They don't do right with him. I think that, dude, what were you saying about Mania? So like that's when Vince was still like nothing around to be fucking with shit too. So I think Triple H is trying to prove, like, you look at the Rumble and everything, we're not going to rely on old shit.
Yeah.
Old stars and stuff, which I liked it at the end. They did all that they did. I think that was well done. Just because instead of giving you a bunch of long-winded shit with the wrestlers, at the end they just gave you every legend you could want, except the one we really wanted.
Yeah, it was weird that Austin didn't come out. I'm still surprised about that.
Well, I mean, where did I don't remember now which thing I heard it on, but somebody, maybe it was Bill After, who said, I think Stone Cold wouldn't want to do it because if there's all those big named stars there, and then you got all the way to The Rock, I don't know, like he wouldn't want to do it for reasons of he wants to be the one, like the top person. Like I'm gonna go.
I literally heard that he was sick and that he was planned.
That could be too. I really don't know what it is. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if it was just about money, like what was first being said. I don't know if that's true or not or what. I would doubt. Like that's like a stupid. Like I don't think he would give a fuck about that. I feel like it'd be something more like, "Hey, listen, I ain't going over."
I ain't going over. No, he's in the biggest match in front of this huge crowd, this big. I'm sure, man. I gotta believe he wanted to be involved in that. They had asked him.
Yeah, that's what I really think. It is what it is.
No, I'm sure he did, but that makes more sense. He was like sick or something.
You know what the smart move would be is to invite him to the Hall of Fame. Like, hey, you're invited, Stone Cold, come to the Hall of Fame, come hang out, and everybody who comes gets a bonus of gets a couple bucks just for making the appearance. So why not come on down? And then if Austin's like, well, hell yeah, man, I'd love to come to the Hall of Fame weekend, blah blah blah. And then he's like, all right. So then he says okay. But then when he's there and when he's in the back saying hi to everybody at the Hall of Fame, be like, Stone Cold, actually, what do you think if you came out tomorrow night and you did this thing? And so don't even call him like, hey, man, how much would it take? $1 million, $2 million? Don't do that. invite him to the Hall of Fame, like, because that's free. You know what I mean? And then pitch him like, hey, guess what? And he might do it. You know what I mean? You can get him on a deal. Like, hey, it's tomorrow. You know, like, that's fucking genius.
That's funny.
That'd be funny.
Oh yeah. Nice.
So
it is what it is.
Yes, we need a Vince McMahon podcast. Oh my God. You know,
oh man,
with how good Bruce Pritchard and Conrad's podcast had been over the years, can you imagine if Conrad Thompson could get Vince, like, to do, like, dude, I mean, like, I'm telling you right now, the greatest thing in the world ever would be for Conrad Thompson, with all of his knowledge of everything and using the Wrestle Observer and everything, he knows how to put together a conversation really well with that sort of stuff. If you got him and Vince and Conrad's like, all right, episode 1, you know, you go to work for your day, you know, like, and they just go all the way back to the beginning with Vince, and they go through everything ever for like the next 3 years with a podcast with Vince McMahon, bro. That would be the most insane fucking podcast ever, to listen to Vince explain things.
I'd listen to it. Yeah. That'd be nuts to talk about drugs and how the
that's like, I don't know how to think about how that would be, just because if it actually happened, I'd be like, what the fuck is about to go down? But I don't know.
It'd be funny. They'd be talking about partying with the Rockers, throwing somas and chicks' drinks. It'd be a funny podcast.
It would be pretty funny.
That's just crazy lucky, dude. He's always seems to get out of his shit. So, can you imagine it's something nobody thinks of and like nobody brings up, some weird fucking loophole or some shit he finds, or improving or whatever. Like, I don't know. I could just see him getting out of it eventually. But it doesn't really matter. Like, how old is he? He's not going to be around forever. I mean, shit. Just a head in a jar eventually. Go fucking doing shit.
Futurama style, that'd be funny.
Yeah, dude. God damn it.
He's still telling people to take dumps on each other. That'd be funny.
Take a damn dump.
Joey. Oh, there he is.
What's up?
Oh no, it was going green on, and I couldn't hear you. So I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Lovely Discord.
Kevin Kelly, who got fired from AEW, he talked a little bit about WrestleMania here. Let's see what he says.
March was a crappy month, but April's off to a pretty damn good start. And today was the day of the big eclipse, so I hope everybody got out, stared right into the... But it's interesting, isn't it? 4.5 minutes is really all the eclipse lasted. And 4.5 minutes of a match would seem like nothing. 4.5 minutes of a promo would seem like a whole lot. So just think about time, and think about your time in terms of managing it.
I see why he got fired now.
And what feels like a long time to some may not be a long time for others. How long did Cody Rhodes have to wait for his time? What an amazing WrestleMania that was. Boy, the changes at the top of the company really have led to a different
gears really
fit
fast
and feel.
Being like condescending to, hey, let's WrestleMania.
Yeah. I want to go back to when Stone Cold pulled a gun on him or whatever.
Again, the happy ending was what everybody wanted, and that's what they got. Cody worked so hard to get to this point, stayed focused, bet on himself, and it paid off. You know, you think back, remember that list that he wrote way back when? You know, finishing the list I know was important, and finishing this.
What the fuck? I'm listening to Kevin Kelly and a commercial just started playing. Are you serious? What the fuck?
Story was very important, so kudos to him. But it's not the only amazing story that came true last night on Sunday at WrestleMania. And I know that people feel bad for Galloway with what happened with, or Drew McIntyre rather, with what happened with CM Punk, and I get that. Drew McIntyre should be and celebrating. It didn't last very long because all of a sudden, here came Damian Archer, and I know him as Punishment Martinez, my pal Luis, and it just, again, it's so funny how a guy like him doesn't make it. A guy like him doesn't become world champion, and I'll tell you why, and I don't mean any disrespect. Somebody like Cody, second generation, yeah, you don't get to play usually at that level without being completely badass and having a backstory and having somebody pave the way for you. Who paved the way for Archer? I know he came through the Monster Factory, and congratulations to Danny Cage for having a world champion as part of, he was a trainer, Archer was, at the Monster Factory.
Why is Kevin Kelly going into all this stuff, man? Oh my God, bro, he's all over. But yeah, I'm not. I know who that is. I know the Monster Factory, whatever. Nice and green. Uso's ribs, man, taped up pretty good. I made a video today earlier this morning. Actually, it was afternoon, but I was talking about, man, I hope the Usos are okay because just that fall was crazy. But then they were in the ring, or I don't know. I just thought the fall was nuts. He's probably really got to be somewhat hurt or bruised, because dude, they went flying off that ramp in a weird way, and it was a long way down through tables. It was probably one of the crazier spots. It didn't look that nuts in a way, I guess, but it was. It was one of the more dangerous things, even though it didn't look as crazy spectacular, I guess, as it could, But it did. It was fun to watch. I went back and watched it a couple of times, and I was like, I'm surprised someone didn't get hurt. I love Ricochet's music, though. Any one of Ricochet's music sounds like he's going to a club looking for a guy, but I like it. Go figure.
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
Scissor me, Joe!
Imagine if Triple H would have given Cody a thumbs down when he was being carried, like he did with Randy Orton.
That would be crazy. And then, somebody else came out or did something crazy. I don't know. Imagine if then Vince McMahon came out and then they started beating up Cody. And I don't know. It was I can't even imagine something like that. And they paid Vince to be a character again, but he has nothing to do with anything. I don't know. Obviously that's not going to happen. It's a stupid thing to even think about. But it was nice. It was nice. That being said, I'm tired as fuck. Tired as fuck, man. I would give Raw a 6 out of 10. Monday night after Raw, bro. What a night. What a night. Oh, what a night. Thank you to Brandon for becoming a $25 producer on Patreon. Look for me and Jake's podcast going up on Patreon this week. We'll have it up probably by Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe. Enjoy that on Patreon. And I think Drew and Punk are just crushing it. I want to see them, like I said, go a whole year long. Just let this go forever. Off, even if it's off and on, that's fine. Because they're gold right now, and this isn't even Punk's hurt. They're gold and Punk is hurt. You can't even really compete against the guy. And the two of them are, tearing it up essentially. So 100%, these guys are in it for a year. It feels like. It's so good. This guy has a sign that says women need to feel safe. Yeah, well then they need a strong man, and that's discouraged nowadays. Also, if women need to feel safe, nobody feels safe. Have you seen what's been going on in the world? No one feels safe.
Too soon, too soon.
That was great. The crowd, The Rock, and Cody stole the first hour of Raw. No doubt about it. I don't know what The Rock gave Cody. I still don't fully understand that segment. That part of that segment. That ending didn't quite make sense to anybody. Nobody is really sure what exactly was going on there and what it means. So I guess we'll have to wait. If there is anything, hopefully there's something to that we don't know about. But right now it's I don't really know what that meant, you know? I don't know. Very strange. Nobody is sure of what it was. I was trying to find the Paul Heyman clip because I want to get that recorded, but I couldn't find it. RKO Jesus, Raw Tarded. I still have my Raw Tarded shirt, and you can still buy it too. The brass ring. People think it's MJF's ring. I get that, but we had no indication that there was even anything in his hand. Really, I thought he was going to rock bottom him. I wasn't sure what was going down there. You know, nobody knew. Good stuff, though, to be honest. Good stuff. I'll catch you guys tomorrow afternoon. Hit that like button if you can. It's been a long weekend. We'll see you tomorrow in the afternoon. It was a cock ring. Oh, my God. It could have been a cock ring, yeah. hard to believe that just a little, about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, rather, that I was, getting to hang with all the guys and Cody Rhodes out here calling matches. And we had Cody Rhodes becoming the American Nightmare on the indie scene, and where he would go from here to the point of AEW, to the point of going back to WWE, to being a star in the company, a major star, to becoming the WWE Universal Champion. Pretty crazy. To be in the crowd this night with Cody here in this video, and to be hanging out and doing my stuff. Tony P, the referee, look at that. And so many other nights like this with Cody back then, and what's happened. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.